Saudi, people in there, and maybe some up-and-comer here in Mexico City, but in the end, Javi is always such a strong presence in the Mexican community. But the question is, can AlanDiss surpass Javi in this occasion with the Wolf? We know Javi is a multi-main person, so now he's picking up the Wolf, the little doggy versus the vicious snake.
Wow, let's see how. Okay, it's funny thing we see just one game with Wolf, and now we'll be watching another Wolf. So let's see whose Wolf is better. But well, here right now, nothing for no one. Just a little bit scratch over there from Javi to AlanDiss, and now he's making those aggressive movements, playing with AlanDiss through all that stage, and of course doesn't letting Alan to put everything like all the grenades or even the C4. And now Alan's answer is, I think it's good enough to make. Never mind, because Javi is on fire, catching that recovery from Alan, and Alan. Let's see how he answers, because Javi with 58 of percentage against 22 is like nothing happened over there.
Yeah, and a good Wolf is gonna be going constantly on your face. They're not gonna let you breathe. They're not gonna let you pull grenades. They're gonna let you put a C4. They're gonna be constantly attacking you, and you better be ready for that. And it seems like that's what happened in the first talk with AlanDiss, trying to set up, trying to play the usual setup game. But in this moment, Javi sure knows how to shut that down. Going in there with the dash attack doesn't get much. The conversion with the fair, going real low with it, and trying to go for the KO, trying to go for the final blow over there with the backer. Not yet, but still Javi is menacingly approaching, going for the nair. Okay, and it was trying to be a pivot backer, pivot upper, but still not there yet. Beautiful air dodge. AlanDiss managing to survive barely. One more chance, I think, there's for the soldier, but the back row is going to tell a different story. Side B, beautiful recovery, it's Zombie.
Yeah, great recovery that Javi just did over there. And well, I like how he's playing against Alan. We know that AlanDiss has like a lot of patience, but we are watching how Javi can win that game of patience, and of course punishing correctly all the AlanDiss option that he's making, because he doesn't Javi don't get into the grenades. He's making like the correct spacing, and playing with AlanDiss all over like the place. I mean, he pressure and chase through all that stage, using every single space to pressure AlanDiss to condition where he's going to land, and I mean making all those options to chase and to condition AlanDiss. And AlanDiss is like getting into all those heavy hits as right now with that backer making a 3-stock.
I didn't even realize this was already a 3-stock. Those stocks were those stocks were flying by so fast, and even AlanDiss didn't have a good time. It seems like AlanDiss didn't have a time to play the game he was actually trying to do. But that just comes to speak to how strong Javi's Wolf is. After one touch was more than enough to keep you going and over and over and over and over. And I mean, that's that offensive that Javi is so well known for. And it seems like we're gonna go into small battlefield. Maybe this can help AlanDiss, but you never know versus Javi.
Yeah, probably he could be or could feel a little bit more safe, because as I told, like Javi, I don't know, pressuring Alan through all that stage. Probably here Alan can have a little bit more small space to condition Javi, as we are seeing. Against 64, it's considerable difference between both players, but Javi using again the patience game, not being on AlanDiss game, not being on the grenades, answering correctly, doesn't approach like rough or without a safe option. He knows he has to be really patient, and it's working. So far, it's working.
Yep, and I mean, speaking of working, really working hard to even things out here. AlanDiss finally putting the Wolf in the hundreds, but you need one more hit to finish things off. We're in a small battlefield after all. Snake a heavy hitter, but the thing is, no matter how hard you hit, if you cannot land those C4 in the platform, this is a hot spot over here. Oh my god, both of them turned it around. Wrong side for those F-tilt. Looking like a little bit of a synchronized dance right there. But oh, the grenade just putting up Javi in a bad spot. It's going to be an F-tilt. Not yet for AlanDiss. Going in. Oh no, yes, way too low. Yeah, you went a little bit too low, baby. Limbo ain't fair. Limbo ain't have no mercy on you. That's going to be the stuck.
Yeah, I don't know if he fast fall or he just misinput using that reflector over there to, well, yeah, to make that Nikita go away, because it's always like a pressure and it's not easy having that a lot of pressure over there, but he don't care about that. He don't mind. He just going for that stock from AlanDiss, but AlanDiss is tanking. It's tanking, and he knows he can make like a mistake, because 38 of difference. The 38% that he has built from Javi of damage over there isn't. I don't think isn't enough. If he lose the stock like right now, 54 against 160 is now a big difference. But Javi needs to make that kill, and of course with that backer taking Alan first stock, Javi needs, if he wants this game, he needs really fast to make damage over there, but AlanDiss is playing more patient right now. We see a different Alan that we have seen on the first game, but Javi is struggling now to build the percentage over there.
Yeah, it seems like the stage pick really coming handy for AlanDiss, being able to control so much of the space with just one grenade, well, just setting up the C4 in a key spot in the platform. So yeah, I can see how Javi is not having the same success he had in the last game, but watch out. Oh, this is a tough spot to be in. A straight nair into a read. That's gonna be a down smash, and that's gonna be your stock bye-bye. See ya later. So the question is, can AlanDiss keep up with this? It's been an even game all around. We just need one nice up tilt, maybe one F tilt here. Cool, do it. The question is, can AlanDiss find it? There's gonna be a backer of all things. That's gonna be last stock situation for both players. But Sandy, the question is, who's gonna take it? Because I don't see a clear lead here from anyone yet.
The one who's the more patient, I think, because both are playing like, okay, take my lasers, take my grenades, take every projectile, every single projectile we have, making a great work of spacing and zoning. But the one who makes the the bad movement, it's the one who's going to be punished. And we know that with both characters, the one who makes the correct punish is the one who's going to build a lot more percentage over there. But now Alan is going for the approach right now, but he doesn't get it, and now he's pressuring Javi, well, to land in on other places of stage. But Javi, even though he is being like conditioning, using the projectile and making that bagger to take Alan less talk.
In a turn of events, it all looked so nice and dandy. The stage was working, the counter pick, the dictation was showing, but in the end, what matters in the end is you closed out that game. What a way to go, Zombie.
Yeah, I think even though he was like losing, he said, okay, the game doesn't end until the screen says game. And yeah, it works from him. We going again to small battlefield, but with a little bit more aggressive Alan. But the answers from Javi are really great, because he knows that now Alan needs to go for this game. Probably he's going to play more aggressive than he was playing earlier. But Javi knows that the patient gives the reward. But great great escape from AlanDiss with just a plank over there. He just need to like pass down those blazers because he says, okay, I'm super thin and I know how to walk on the floor, escaping all those blazers and using the Nikita to condition the Javi to land to another part of the stage, but he doesn't land on the C4 that Alan has prepared from him. And now Javi having all the stage control over there. Alan, again, great thing he's keeping from those blazers. I like how he planks on the floor to escape from Javi's pressure. But now Javi knows what Alan can do, and he's not using the blazer anymore.
Yeah, he's been realizing, you know what, every time I throw a laser, I hit by a grenade, I get hit in the face by the snake. I don't want any of that, so you know what, I'm trying to get up and personal. You are a CQC master, let's fight with these hands. I have claws, you better be ready for them. But, ooh, okay, the laser out, and the risky roll is gonna get punished over here. Great read by AlanDiss over here with that up tilt. Now, the first stock is out. The question is, can Javi do the same now? It's a tough spot to be in, and all these explosives coming up and down. Watch out with Backer. Managed to block it. Fair out. This is a good spot for Javi. This is where he's been thriving. Catching AlanDiss on the way down. Misses the dash attack, though. This is not a good spot. Another one. Nope. And the grenade can't explode. I didn't see the grenade, but you know what? If the game decided to make explode, the AlanDiss exploded, yeah.
I die of my terms, he said. I die by my terms, and well, he killed himself. He said to Javi, okay, you are not going to kill me now. So he's struggling now to approach because Javi's like just jumping all over the place. Again, conditioning Alan to land in places that he don't want, but Alan is a little bit more adapted, using, of course, that backer to pressure a little bit more Javi's game. Even though the percentage is 115 against 73, this could be like an even situation because of the projectiles and, well, on the, I don't know, the hits that every character has here. But now Javi having all the stage control is conditioning AlanDiss now, and AlanDiss needs to answer fast if we want to take this, if he wants to take the stock, because Javi knows how to be patient and how to dance around all those projectiles and all those grenades that AlanDiss is. Never mind, because AlanDiss, I mean, take Javi second stock. Just calm.
Yeah, that was a beautiful hop, you know, like, see you later. That's how it goes. AlanDiss with a beautiful read there in Javi's recovery and wake up option. And now Javi is at a disadvantage. AlanDiss taking all the extra credit he can out of this stock. Throwing the grenades all around, waiting for Javi to overextend and punish them for that. Beautiful stuff. Oh, the C4 in the platform. You're gonna stick them to them just yet. They're trying to detonate it, no problem, and still back into the same situation all over again. Trying to set up, trying to put obstacles in Javi's way. AlanDiss looks pretty solid right now. The question is can they keep up with this? Fair out. One more hit could do it. Can Javi find it? Going in, trying to go for the grenade. Doesn't work yet. Put a great obstacle in here. Both of them forced to block. I don't want to deal with this explosion, they say. And now Javi, oh, the tough spot, enough punish on the F tilt. Look, that could have been what Javi has been looking for. But watch out. This is cool looking like AlanDiss's game, Zombie.
Yeah, he looked merciful and he didn't punish correctly AlanDiss' mistake. And let's see if this isn't like the game from Alan, because Javi's merciful character, and because we're seeing a completely dominant on stage Alan that doesn't let Javi like land and feel safe, and probably he can make the comeback because of the reach over there. And well, never mind. Oh, I thought they had like the last talk. Never mind, Zombie. You're blind. Now we're like, Javi needs to, to farm a little bit more damage. But of course, AlanDiss won't let him feel like free to feel safe or to recover in this case. And of course, that Nikita is going to do the work and take this game from the from the
Yeah.
hands of Javi.
That was a little bit of a bad situation. And all of this, watch out. You're going to fall off the stair there. Better be careful, buddy.
No, no
But...
sé qué dice.
oh,
No, no
dear.
es cierto.
I mean, when you cannot, hey, if you cannot deal with them in game, you might as well sabotage the share, you know. But alright. The
Okay.
Wolf falls for the first game in this set. Going to game 4. Can Javi keep this up, or is this the start of a beautiful reverse 3-0 for AlanDiss? You never know. So let's go back into Titan City, the starter stage of this set, and keep it going. Maybe Javi finds the answer in between all those matches. Maybe the stage was indeed really small, and those close quarter combat sections weren't the best for him. So, but you know what? There's a big difference to this and the first game we saw. Javi is at disadvantage, and AlanDiss looks a little bit more prepped up, a little bit more awake to deal with Javi. Look at this, dash attack out, Nikita fuera, but not yet. A really brave up B there from Javi. Is gonna save them for the situation, trying to go for the hardest of reads, but the backer is gonna do it. Not yet. Just putting AlanDiss in a bad spot here. C4 out, but see you later. Don't trip on the way out.
Of course, he make it the best, and as you said, Javi starting with the advantage not in his favor, and AlanDiss now is I think more adapted, and he knows what Javi is going to do the better, and of course using all that grenades again to make that zoning correctly that we know that AlanDiss managed to get, and blocking Javi from recovering, but it wasn't effective, but it was like a super IQ, high IQ game and well play movement, I don't know. And now of course pressuring Javi to recover with that Nikita, and remember to see the floor. Let's see where you step on, because you could probably step on the C4, but never mind, because Javi said, I'm not afraid of you, I'm going to take that second stock. And of course he's receiving a little bit of percentage over there, but now we see a little bit more aggressive Javi that's making again AlanDiss forcing him to approach so he can punish, but we see like a really both players really patient.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, like to say, Javi trying to back off a little bit, not trying to be so aggressive that grenades and other explosions get him in the way in. But the thing is, Snake ain't no slouch trying to get in there. So I don't know right now if that's the best approach for Javi. Look at this, trying to get in. That blaster is gonna get destroyed in the way out with the backer. There's AB. Oh, gets hidden off the top. Okay, all right, I see. But well. Now it's a 3. Oh my god, this is the last stock situation for Javi, and AlanDiss looks totally in control. Grenades out, C4 gets the go, and the Snake is ready to roll.
I think AlanDiss is more adapted right now, and Javi is like struggling now to approach, and he's making a lot of risky options that AlanDiss is now like punishing correctly, but never mind that the backer, of course, of that boots of Wolf that I don't know what they are made of course take the second stock from Alan. So let's see if in this last stock situation the comeback is real, or AlanDiss is the winner of this set. And of course, with a little let's go to sleep, and with that up tilt is going to take heavy last stock. So well, we are going to game 5.
You're gonna tell me that was not pre-planned? Like,
I don't know.
that little slip from the platform going out and make sure you don't get to wake up, like just to guarantee the up tilt. That was amazing stuff from AlanDiss. You'll love to see it. Those new strategies that are being developed slowly but surely, and we are going to go into game 5.
Wow.
These two have been going back and forth. A really strong showing from Javi in the first 2 games, but after that the whole momentum has gone back to AlanDiss. And the question is, can he close it off, or will the veteran Javi just show these new kids in the block how it's done?
Well, I don't know. It's tough. Well, like having all that advantage and then going to game 5, it of course in your mind should be like, wow, it's a bomber, but a bright light from AlanDiss. Let's see how this works, because both of them are big names, even to win this tourney. So let's see who's the one who has like all the patience, like more that advantage, and of course that experience to to make the comebacks. But now we see that AlanDiss is like super dominant on the stage, on the game. Even though he's just like flying all around there, he's having all the, at least the percentage advantage.
Yep, Javi, I mean, starting out in limp, like you said, the percentage advantage is looking nice for AlanDiss. Grenade, Nikita, everything out, trying to cover the beautiful movement. They're swerving up around, and beautiful confirmed now from Javi, trying to avoid all this onslaught from AlanDiss, keeping it up. The Wolf Pack looking kind of strong right now, but you gotta close the stock. Neither AlanDiss nor Javi want to interact that much, but beautiful read. They saw the roll coming, going in there, and that's gonna be the first stock going into this 5th game. The question is not anymore who is gonna close it with how, because like I said, the momentum is real strong in AlanDiss, and I'll personally be saying putting my bets on this Snake Man.
Yeah, now we see the change of mind, and how the great players adapt and don't care, even though they are losing or whatever, they don't care, and they just breathe and make the comeback real. But now both of them players are just like super calm down, on the stage, like not risking at all, because they know this is the definitive game. This will there will be like no other in this round. So it's a stock situation that's even, but with a little bit percentage in favor of AlanDiss, because he has like against 84. Javi is not finding the way to approach, because now AlanDiss is having all that control, making all those combos and magic mix-ups, reads, and it's like just a matter of a sneeze that takes Javi second stock.
Yep, Lincoln, you miss it. One more touch is what it needs, and there we go. That's gonna be the F tilt to take it home. Last stock for Javi here in their winner's run. The question, the winner from here goes into top 8, and seems like AlanDiss ain't letting up at any moment. Can Javi make it back? Just trying to be a little bit more patient, like you've been saying, Zombie. But the thing is, AlanDiss ain't letting up either. Those grenades making large work over here. And now, okay, trying to get back. Beautiful stuff. Javi doesn't get the point they wanted. They are not getting that big reward from less strapping they usually get as Wolf. And this is a bad spot to be in. Recovery from Wolf ain't the most spectacular, fellas. We've been seeing it every single match of this set, and this is a bad spot to be in. The damage is raking up, more explosions coming in, and things are only getting more and more hit up. Zombie, look at this.
Oh my god, I love how AlanDiss conditions Javi, because he blocks from the stage, and now he has an answer in the airs. So let's see if Javi knows how to answer to that situation. And of course he knows how to answer with that nair, taking Alan second stock. But wow, 112 against 16, it's like super big difference. And with that C4 we see how Javi lose the last stock against AlanDiss.
The reverse trio is real. Let's go. And you love to see the application coming in. Can we get much higher? But yeah, the reverse trio is real and alive. The player from Delfino Massa is gonna fall to the claws, to the hands of the master of the CQC. AlanDiss, the North, comes in strong this time, and well, what a way to go. Just the adaptation from AlanDiss from that to the first 2 games into the third one, into the fourth, into the fifth. Just so good overall. Just taking note that okay, I have to close the distance and make sure Javi feels so uncomfortable approaching with me that I put so much grenades that I make him second guess himself to go in there. So after that, once Javi started to shield down, it was my time to get in, and that's how AlanDiss slowly